Welcome back to Alpha Music Room. So, in the previous lessons, we've talked about playing chords, tuning your guitar, some small riffs. Now, here's an important point. This is basically going to be a fret map of your guitar. It is finding your way on the guitar. The reason this is very important, especially when you start to communicate with other players in your band, is this. You're playing with Johnny and Martha over here. They're playing guitar and another bass player. And they're going to say, all right, I got a riff. It goes from C to B flat. And you're standing there saying, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Then they're going to say, well, on your A string, if you go to the 3rd fret with your finger here and press it down, then you get a C. And like, cool, where's the other part? They say, on the 6th fret, if you press it down. No, now we're going to help you find your way on the guitar. So first, what I'm going to do is give you the musical alphabet. In music, we have an alphabet. They're basically how you label the notes, what they're called. And we're going to use from A to A in this order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A. That A coming up is an octave higher. I'm going to show you a simple way to find the notes on the guitar. So, you know the frets here, these metal bars on the fretboard. They divide your guitar up into half steps, right? You see, each fret divides the guitar up into a half step. You see here, half step, etc. In music, you have half step and whole step, right? A whole step is when you skip a fret in between. So if I'm here, for example, and I skip, I land here. Whole step. Half step, whole step, right? Your strings are tuned if you're tuned to a standard E through E tuned guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E. We're going to start with the A string here because we started with A through A, right? If you play this string open, like so, open, you are playing an A. Where's the next half step up from this A? Well, it's got to be here on your 1st fret, right? That's pressing your finger on the 1st fret right here. Okay? And then where's the whole step up from this A? It's right here. Meaning you skip 1 fret. Now, here's what you're going to remember. In the musical alphabet, we have natural whole steps and natural half step. From A to B, you have a whole step. B to C, you have a half step. C to D, whole step. D to E, whole step. E to F, half step. F to G, whole step. And G to A is a whole step. That means you have 2 natural half steps and 5 whole steps from A to A. And we're going to quickly just show you that on the guitar and move on. So the first was A to B, whole step. How do we get there? Well, we're going to skip this guy, play an A, land you right there. That's a B. Now from B, the next note after B is C. What's the rule? Well, B to C is a natural half step. That means my next note lands me right there. Make sense? You just went a half step up. C to D is a whole step. That means we skip this note here and we land here. Okay. D to E is a whole step. That means we skip this note here and we land here. Okay. E to F is a natural half step. That means we have to just go to the next note in line. Okay. F to G, whole step, and G to A is a whole step. I'm going to play now the whole scale. It's basically an A minor scale. Here's how it looks. Open, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay? That means in the musical alphabet, we have 12 half steps that we can use, right? You have 2 natural half steps, B to C, E to F. You can find anywhere on this guitar. You just got to start in the right spot. If you know what the note is, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Anywhere you find your note, you can go on a single string from one spot to the next. I hope that helps you. And in the next lesson, we're going to talk about playing actual scales so we can make some music.